Well, we've only been living here a few weeks now. No routine, no organization, and no car. But that's what this week is all about, taking the steps to build my new dream life. Hey, how are we doing?
Good.
I'm Alex. I had a test
Mo.
drive at 6:30.
Ooh, so we are no longer doing test drives right now.
No.
No, it's a little too late, and I'm the only person here to send out my last one for the night.
No way. It said I was confirmed and everything though.
Kind of confirmed, but we'll reach out to you if
Really?
last one here. I just sent out my last one, but they'll be back in the next 20. So, like, what are you doing tomorrow?
Not too sure yet.
No.
Yeah.
I can get you in early tomorrow.
Okay, that's all right then.
We open. Well, I could be here at 10:30. If you want
Okay.
to come by then, and then give you a couple of hours since I couldn't give you a 30 today.
All right.
If you want to do that, but
Okay.
cool.
Yeah, I guess we'll swing by tomorrow then.
Any specific model you're interested in, or
The Y.
why?
Yeah.
Sorry about
All right.
that,
It's all
Alex.
good. It's all
my name
good.
is Mo. We'll
Okay.
see you tomorrow. I'll give you a text right now, but if you have any questions, just let me know.
All right, sounds good.
Sorry about that. You have
That's
a
all
good
right.
night.
No worries. Thank you. Tesla, one strike. It's all good. It's all good. We'll figure it out. We'll come back tomorrow. Don't tell me that it said it's good and be like, sorry, bro. All good. Well, we're on to the next one. Well, that is some crazy bad customer service to me. I literally have the confirmation, hey, you're good to go for 6:30, and then you get in, you come all this way, and they're like, sorry, can't happen tonight. That's just, I think that's terrible customer service. I'm not one of those guys to like complain, or if I get bad food, I'm like, whatever, it's fine, it's all good. That's whack. That's so wild. This is definitely the car that I'm most interested in. Not the exact spec I want. I love the color and the black detailing, but the interior would not be my first choice, but I just wanted to get a vibe, a feel for this. And I've done so much research on what car I wanted to purchase. I wouldn't say I'm a full car guy, but I very much enjoy driving. Like I'd say more than the average person probably. So we'll see what these things got. I will say a big thing for me is I've always been an SUV guy. I just don't love sitting low, but I'm in this window of life where I can get a sportier car. So I don't know, I feel like something like this is just calling my name right now. It's a little midlife crisis. This is the road the guy said to go down, so let's see what it's about.
Oh yeah, that's definitely it.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. For those of you that have been around on the vlog for a long time, you know I drove the BMW X3 M Series back when I lived in Portland all that time ago. And it has just never left my mind how great of a vehicle that was. And that's pretty much what I'm saying here. This upcoming turn really gave me a good idea of how fun this car is to drive and how well it handles too. There we go. Now that's fun. Feel way more on the turns. That's nice. It might not be a Tesla, but I love this screen. Like, you guys know how much I love tech. That is a big selling point for me. I love all the real estate. I think it's so nice. It doesn't look like a tablet, so there's that. All right, I haven't changed my hairstyle in probably 3 years or so. And as you guys know, I got a hair transplant 3.5 months ago. A lot of people were saying at that time to do a buzz cut. The procedure I had didn't require one. So this morning, about 6 hours ago, I posted a poll on my Instagram and 73% said to get a buzz cut. We have over 1,000 votes, so I feel like that's pretty conclusive. Lauren's out of town, so I'm about to go get a buzz cut. and surprise her with it. I try to post here as often as I can. I aim for once a week, but if you want to see more of me, then definitely follow me on Instagram. I post pretty much every single day there, and you can engage with stuff like this. And when I post my Q&A questions, it's all on Instagram stories. Honestly, I'm super nervous, but it's been a bitch to style. Like I've been wearing a hat all the time anyway. So at this point I'm like, well, it'll be less maintenance anyway. So we'll see how it looks. Let's go. Now I wanted to squeeze in a quick workout before getting my haircut, but genuinely the most insane storm I think I've ever witnessed. Within like 30 minutes, it rained the hardest I probably have ever seen it. And I was glad I was in an SUV because there were literal rivers on the streets. And then 20 minutes later, it was perfectly clear, like it didn't happen, but it just caused so much traffic, and it took me almost 30 minutes to get to the gym. And that's the problem with the gym we're going to now. This location is insanely nice. It's a Lifetime in South Austin. It takes us about 18 minutes to get there if everything goes right and there's no traffic. So we're on the hunt for a new gym, which is all just part of moving to a new city. Again, I posted this on Instagram, but here's the haircut in real time. Crazy. But here's the result, obviously. I don't regret it for a second. I think it looks great. Obviously, like, this is a little bit thin, but that's to be expected. So So I've driven a Tesla Model 3 before. If you guys have been around on the channel for a while, you know, which was fun and definitely more in line with like the sports car vibe. But I don't know, I'm kind of thinking, like, I've always been an SUV guy, so I was thinking maybe going with the Model Y would be more of a vibe. And I haven't driven that or seen it since they had the new refresh on it. So like it'd be something like this, but more probably like a metallic gray or something like that, maybe black. We'll see. Lauren doesn't really like a Tesla. Yeah, the 3 is a little bit more sporty, but I've driven it, so I was like, let's just cover all the bases, but I agree. That test driving was insane. Like, I legit forgot, like, I wasn't even paying attention. I think you're supposed to be, but I was just zoning out, and we got honked at. To be fair, these Texas drivers are crazy, dude. Like, they be driving real fast.
To be totally honest, I have gotten car sick in many Teslas, but the Uber drivers in New York are different. And if you're driving in a Tesla, like, you're already setting yourself up for failure. Should
we go test drive this to some coffee or what?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Where should we go?
Summer Moon.
I'm overstimulated.
Overstimulated in a self-driving car is crazy.
No, I don't have to worry about it. It's interesting, like, I like driving, so I don't know how much I would use this. Obviously, this is, I think they removed, it used to be like $8 grand you had to pay for it, and then you owned it forever, and I think now it's like $100 a month subscription model. Everything's a subscription these days.
That's odd.
Yeah, I think they just want, companies get so bricked up for recurring revenue.
You subscribe to the software in the car too? It's just something about the dash is just boring to me. You know, I know your tech people that follow you are gonna like hate me for saying that, but like it's too minimalistic for me.
I get it. That's why people say it's soulless.
Yeah, like, where are the freaking air vents?
You have to do it all on the screen, which is wild. I see the allure though. Like, this is crazy. The self-driving is absolutely stupid. Do your thing, bro. That was wild. Very impressive. That's really good. Really good. I couldn't want anything more. I think I'm a soft grader, but that's genuinely like perfect. I would come back for this. Really, really good. It's a 10. There's only a few 10s though. I think it's maybe is slightly above La La Land, honestly. So like I said, I like the Tesla a lot. I've had my eye on it for a really long time, and anytime I talk to a friend about it or somebody else, they seem to love it too. But I also have followed other creators that say they just get bored of it, and I could definitely see that. I mean, I think it's a great car, but I think I want something just a little bit more fun. Even though the self-driving was extremely fun, I really want something that excites me every day when I get in it. I've never even been in a Rivian, so this is gonna be exciting. The interior is
Sleek.
wildly nice. It feels so much nicer than a Tesla.
So much nicer.
Yeah, it doesn't feel as soulless, honestly. Blinker sounds interesting. The non-full self-driving feature, I'm sure it'll come eventually, but that is a huge win for Tesla. Like, it's essentially only adaptive highway control. It feels like almost like a Range Rover, but the electric version, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I know Range Rover has electric cars, obviously, but like inside, it feels a lot more luxury than you would think, actually.
Listen, I'm not a techie like he is and some of you guys are, but I do think my opinion still counts as just a complete non-bias, no expectations. The Tesla was far too minimalistic for me. I think that describing it as soulless is the perfect way to describe it. This feels like luxury.
As if this car wasn't smooth enough, about halfway through the drive, I realized that we could adjust the suspension to be even softer, and it was a ridiculously smooth ride. I see why so many people rave about it, and it definitely left a great impression on us too. I think my biggest complaint, just me personally, is it feels very much like a family car or a dad car, which no problem with that. I could definitely see myself driving this in the future, but as of right now, I really don't need this big of a car, and I want something that just excites a little bit more when I drive it. Crazy how fast these weeks have been going by, and we still have yet to get any of the living room furniture that we want. But you know, it's a work in progress. If you've moved into a completely new space, you know that oftentimes the old furniture you have just doesn't fit in the new space. So we're really taking our time just trying to get it right, but we definitely want something that is just more ideal for this space. Now, I'm someone that thrives off of routine and organization, and this living room is a perfect reflection of just how things have been feeling lately. So we wanted to tour a new gym that's more convenient and fits better into our day-to-day. So we wanted to check out this gym called the Collective, or sorry, this social performance club. That is the most Austin thing ever. So we took a tour of it, and like any gym, it has its pros and cons. What's nice is there's a co-working space. So if I wanted to work outside of the apartment, I have that option, which is always good just to feel like I'm being more social. They got saunas, which is a huge win for me, and personally, not a big cold plunge guy, but it's nice to have. Realistically, what I care about most is the gym setup and the equipment, and it was solid. It's not perfect by any means, and it's no Lifetime, but it was really enjoyable to work out at. A big selling point for us is that they cap the membership at 500 people per location, I believe they said. So we've been at this point now a handful of times, and it has not been busy at all, which I don't know, we both have a love-hate relationship with. Sometimes it's nice to have people there for the energy and the motivation, but it's also nice to always be able to use the machine that you want. Also, they don't care that I film content, which does not matter at all for the average and regular person, but I like to film this in my day-to-day and weekly vlogs. It's just such a big part of my life, and I think it's fun to show. But by far the biggest selling point for this gym is really the location. It is so close by, and it just eats up less time in our day. So yeah, long story short, we think we found our new gym, and that's just all part of moving to a new city. But shout out to the assistant manager, Anthony. He actually recognized me from my first Austin vlog, which is always a cool moment. All right, I know you guys watched my Austin apartment tour video. We went back to La La Land because Lauren genuinely cannot stop talking about this place. It is good though.
The fact that we haven't gone and we've lived here for well over a week.
Yeah, this is a big moment for you for sure. I'm genuinely happy for you, and I don't mind because the cold brew is very good. I rated it at 10 last time. I'm not glazing. It is that good. Good news though, they're opening a location in the Domain, and Lauren is thrilled to say the least.
Yeah, losing my mind
That's
over
gonna be
it.
nuts. So
it's gonna be really bad for my bank account.
Second coffee of the day and an exciting stop coming up next. I feel like this is a good segue that I have always regarded myself as a good driver, but having not driven for a year and a half, I've driven a couple times in between then, but like not having a car and also now driving a new car, Lauren's car, is, and in a city you don't know, another layer on top of that. It's been honestly intimidating, and I feel like not a great driver right now, which is so weird for me. I was going to get us some Chick-fil-A the other day, and I scraped the shit out of her rims because, in my defense, and she will agree, our parking garage, the entrance, is unnecessarily narrow. Like, two cars can barely even squeeze in at the same time, and I went for it because I'm like, I got this shit. I didn't got it, so yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna have to pay to get that buffed. I felt so bad.
He was so nervous to tell me to, and I'm like, listen, you're telling this to someone. I would have been my pants if I did that to his car.
Yeah, it's fair.
I don't think he would have talked to me for the rest of the day. But you know, to each their own. I think we're both, driving is just like really scary. We're doubting, it's like riding a bike, but we're doubting our skills.
Yeah, you're like doubting your
much.
ability. Also, depth perception is just off.
And driving a bigger car.
Yeah, that too. So it's just been an adjustment overall. I wanted to talk about that because I don't know how relatable that is. Like, there's not a lot of times in life, especially if you're an American, where you have a car or just don't drive for a long period of time, you know, and then start driving again. Like, I think it's a very rare thing. So it's just been an odd experience altogether.
We hate parking garages is the point.
Yeah, the parking garages have been nightmare fueled, truly. We're making some returns. We bought these plates and bowls. The smallest bowls I've ever seen in my life. Like, I actually don't know what use anyone would have for these. Lauren was like, I think we go this way, and I point at the ground. I was like, no, we go this way. Decor piece?
He pointed it out.
I got that taste.
I do like it.
Turning 30 is like realizing this stuff is needed, which is a hard thing to accept. I think this is nice though. Look at this crap. That's a teacup.
It literally is the size of a big coffee cup.
This is my hand, and I have small hands. We opened it and we were like, what the actual? So yeah, don't buy this set from IKEA.
This is what it's all about. The Swedish meatballs. Yum.
She's craving those meatballs. On our first date, I pointed out she had something in her teeth because that's what a trustworthy person does.
Yeah, but that's wild to do on a first date, I will say.
She's never let me live that down. That's love.
Early love.
Early love. You want more of those lamps, babe?
No.
I love that lamp. IKEA lamps are low-key fire. How good can they be?
They're supposed to be phenomenal, dude.
How good are the IKEA meatballs? If I get a ton of comments, I will come back and try these.
I just wanna pick you up, can it go down? Hit you in the backseat, can it go down? I just wanna pick you up, can it go down? Hit you in the backseat, can it go down? Can it go down, baby, can it go down? Oh, you a taxi when it go down? Hit you in the backseat, when it went down? When it go down?
All right, it's official. Your boy finally has a car. Let's go. It's been a hard search. So I don't have it today, obviously, because it's being shipped to me. I had a very specific spec in mind for exactly what I wanted. So it should be here hopefully in a week. It's coming from Kansas City, but y'all just wait. It's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna do a whole video around it, of course, but I'm happy with the decision. It feels good. I've done all the research that needs to be done. And if you guys have been riding with me since in Portland, I just had a couple people DM me because I posted a story saying, guess what I got? Someone nailed it because they're like, I've been around since the Portland days, and they know the car that I wanted. So anyway,
That's wild.
Yeah, that's some real love and commitment right there, but I'll show y'all real soon.
Baby, can it go down? Oh, you a
I've never driven a car like this. This is about to be so crazy. A great time.